Alright, this is the British cruiser, Fiji. It's a Tier 7 cruiser. I just bought this thing a few minutes ago. Had my first battle in it and outfitted it. Let's take a look at it and see how it performs. First, of course, we're going to take a look at the armor. Filter out all the crap. Alright, you can see that the citadel on this thing is huge. But not much of it is above water. Well, I guess it's a trade-off. You don't want any of the citadel above water. 114 millimeter, that's not too bad. 38, 9, that 9's not good. Turrets are moderately well armored. The face is very well armored at 102. And above the citadel you've got plating, 19 millimeters, 114, 38, 19. And then the superstructure, yeah, about 10 millimeters, not much there. And some more plating. All in all, decent armor layout for a cruiser. She could probably take quite a few hits from a light cruiser. A heavy cruiser, probably not. And a battleship, definitely not. She's got 27,500 hit points. That's about middle of the road. Let's see what she's got for artillery. Excuse me. So, 4 turrets, each with 3 guns of 152 millimeter. Her secondaries, 4 turrets, each with 2 guns, 102 millimeters. Main battery firing range 14. That's not bad. Ooh, 7.5 second reload, right on. This thing's gonna put out some fire. 180 degree turret time, 25.7. Wow, that's not so good. Battleships have usually got a 30-second reload. Oh boy. Oh well. Dispersion, 129 meters at full range. That's pretty good. She only has armor piercing. And the damage on a good hit, 3,100. Well, obviously, it's not very good damage, but with a 7.5 second reload, it's going to add up. Definitely going to add up. Alright, let's take a look at the secondaries. Reload time, 3 seconds, that's good. Chance of fire, 6%. High explosive only. Okay. So her main batteries are armor piercing only, and her secondaries are high explosive only. 5 kilometer range, that's not bad. Her torpedoes. Alright. So she's got 2 launchers, one on the port, one on the starboard. 8 kilometer range is very good. And a torpedo speed, 61 knots, is very good. So obviously you want to be using your torpedoes. They're meant as an offensive weapon, not as a last-ditch defensive weapon. Reload time is 72 seconds. That sucks. 180 degree turret rotation time is 7.2 seconds. That's really good. Damage 15,433 per hit on a good hit. That's pretty good. Torpedo detectability range 1.3. A battleship is not going to be able to do much about that. A cruiser might be able to avoid that, and the destroyer is just going to dance around your torpedoes. Don't even waste your time using your torps with, on a destroyer, not with this ship. That's what your guns are for. You want to use your guns with destroyers on this ship. Alright, let's take a look at her AA. Wow. That's really, really good AA. Her 102mm guns will go 5 kilometers. She's got 4 mounts, each mount with 2 guns for a total of 8. But a 5-kilometer range is pretty good. Then her 40mm guns have got a 2.5-kilometer range. That's about half a kilometer more than most other 40mm guns. And then she's got, good grief, a whole bunch of 20mm guns with a range of 2 kilometers. So anything that comes within 2 kilometers is just going to get shredded. It is. Her maneuverability, 32.5 knots is respectable. A rudder shift time of 12.1 seconds sucks. You're going to want to do something about your rudder shift time. Turning circle's not bad. Alright, let's take a look at concealment. Detectability by C11.5. And as long as you're not firing your guns, you can shoot out to 14. And once you fire the guns, you'll probably be spotted at 19 kilometers. That's a guess. Alright, so let's take a look at our modules here. First thing, fire control system. We can increase our range out to 15.4 kilometers. Okay. That sounds good to me. We'll do that. And it's not costing me anything because this is a test server. Yeah. Alright, so what did that do to our dispersion? It was at 129, now it's at 139. That's an additional 30 feet. Big deal. Alright, torpedoes. If we go with the upgraded torpedoes, the only thing that changes is they do more damage. Gee, this is a no-brainer. Right on. Going for it. And let's see. Hull upgrade. What does that do for us? Just gives us more hit points and 4 more AA mounts. Okay, that's fine. Usually when you do a hull upgrade, you lose on something. Like they'll take away a whole bunch of AA mounts and then give you more torpedoes. Or they'll take away torpedoes and give you a whole bunch more secondaries. But this is pretty straightforward. Definitely one to go for. So I'm going for it. Right on. And I don't care what it costs at the test server. Alright. Under ammunition and consumables. Okay, so we've got smoke screens. So that means this ship is going to be one that you'll want to slam on the brakes, pop smoke so no one can see you, and make sure you've got friendly ships that are spotting the enemy. Then you can just blast away all day long at your enemy. Use your guns, use your torps, but they can't see you. That's a good way to battle. Just bear in mind that by the time your smoke screen goes away, if the enemy's charging in full force, they're going to be really close. By the time your smoke screen goes away, you're going to be in trouble. That might be a good use for torpedoes. It's also got acoustic search and repairability. Good. You're going to need that. Okay, so for upgrades, we got damage control or steering, but the second slot I can also do damage control. So I'm definitely going to do steering gear modification because the rudder shift on this ship is terrible. So that should help. Definitely going to go with steering gear modification there. That's going to help. It was like at 15 point something seconds. This should drop it down below 10. Then let's see here. For the second slot, damage control modification 1, that's a no-brainer. And for the third slot, aiming mod 1 or main battery. Let's see, all those things are good. But my main battery rotation is horrible. in the ship. That should help. A 7.5 reload time is good, so that's the best way to go. And this one's a no-brainer. Main armaments mod, definitely. Okay, captain skills. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see, secondary. I got secondaries are all right. And my main guns are a lot bigger than 139, so that won't help. So I will do survivability basics. I can get more turret rotation, or I can get more firefighting. That's awfully good. Or I can get faster torpedoes, or reload time on torpedoes. I'm going to go for that. 72 seconds is definitely too long on torpedoes. We want to speed that up. So we got a rudder shift time of 6.9 seconds. Fantastic. That's destroyer level rudder shift there, baby. You can do some definite damage there. And our torpedo reload time has dropped down to 64.8. It's about a minute. At least that's usable. 72 is just too long. Alright, let's see. None of this is costing me anything, so might as well go with that one. What is that? Ooh, hey, that's new! 200% free XP earned in battle with that camo? Right on! Okay, signals. Well, let's see what I'm going to do for signals here. Well, obviously a couple more knots in speed, that'll help. Reload time of consumables always helps big time. Did it do anything for torpedo tubes? No. That's alright, it'll help elsewhere. Wow. Alright, credits earned in battle? No. Flooding rig? No. That will help because I need that. My ship has that ability. Don't need that. Fire extinguishing? Good idea, because I'm a cruiser. People will be shooting high explosive at me. My AA is good, but this will make it better. Let's see here. Commander XP, maybe. Post-ship, what's that one? I don't have HE shells. This will not help me. Secondaries. Hey, why not? Boost the secondaries a bit. Free XP in battle. Sure, why not? Again, I have no HE. XP in battle. I have torps, so this will increase the chance of flooding. Alright. I've never taken this ship out for a spin before. I have no idea how to fight this ship. I'm just going off my experience with other ships and taking a look at the numbers. So this is my first battle that you're going to be seeing here. Never driven the Fiji before. But I'm going to try and use this thing kind of like an Emerald and kind of like a Svetlana. I'm going to pop my smoke and just blast away at the enemy when they cannot see me. Alright, so where am I on the mini-map? Okay, I'm off to the east a bit, but I got a lot of ships with me. Oh, we got a Cleveland on our side. Good. But that means there's a Cleveland on the enemy team. Now, if I see that Cleveland, I'm going to blast it. Don't mess around with a Cleveland or an Atlanta. Those guys will rip you apart. Even if you're a New Mexico with all the hit points in the world, you want to take those guys out as soon as you see them. And my torpedoes are set for widespread. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, narrow spread. I can always go back to wide when I want. I like to go to narrow spread because at narrow spread you can fire one torpedo at a time. And the good thing about that is if one hits, man, they are all gonna hit if you just send them one after another at the same firing line. But you gotta be fairly close for that. But remember, this ship has got a torpedo that goes 61 knots, which is pretty darn fast. A lot of other torpedoes are only going to go 54, and maybe some even 49. Alright, so our guys are staying together more or less over here on the east. Oh, a battleship is coming over to help us from the west. Thank you. Brought the guns to bear. Our destroyer is charging in. He's got guts. He can't see past those two islands to his front left. Okay, so we got a cruiser spotted. I'm going to try and fire one salvo there. I did to see where my shots land, and they are a little shy. Now remember, this is my very first battle in the Fiji. I don't know how to drive it. Hey, scored one whole hit. Well, it's a start. Okay, I'm going to highlight those bombers. Okay, he's got company. And my shots were a little bit behind. But like a 7.5 second reload, this thing is just going to spit out the shells. Yes! Good! 6 hits! They didn't do a lot of damage, but hey, if you can land a lot of hits. Alright, 1,000 damage with 3 hits. Okay, so I popped smoke, and I slammed on my brakes. I am not detected. They cannot see me. But the downside of it, the way this battle is unfolding, the enemy ships are ducking behind an island. I won't be able to shoot at them, so I pretty much just wasted my smoke screen here to remain hidden and blast away at the enemy. I can't shoot at them. They're behind an island. Shit. Alright, I'm out of here. Time to go do damage. Maybe it's because the enemy saw what I was doing and just decided to bail. The new AI is pretty good. That's our Cleveland. Just took a hit. Oh dear. There's a battleship bearing down on me. And I am in a Fiji. I am in no position to take on a battleship. Not at all. So I'm just turning around. I'm out of here. I'm going to put myself behind that cruiser, the friendly cruiser in front of me. And I am going to send torps down there. Hopefully I won't hit my own guy. I don't think I will, because those are really fast torps. I'm going to go ahead and send some at this guy who's backing up. Hopefully he'll keep backing up. Meanwhile, I'm getting on that rudder and I'm turning around. I'm out of here. That battleship's going to chew me up. And my shooting is not too good. And he is moving forward. I'm leading him, but not enough. Definitely not enough. Now I did land a torpedo on that battleship, but I'm so focused on shooting this guy, I didn't realize that I have gone broadside to that battleship. Going broadside to a battleship is an incredibly stupid idea. But hey, I did it. Not the sharpest crayon in the box sometimes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and send some shots down his way. Not doing much damage, but hey, that's a start. He's gonna unload on me in a second. So I'll go ahead and turn into the port, trying to... yeah, that battleship just wiped out half my health. Ouch. I also hit him with another torp. Good. So I've hit him now with 2 torps. And our friendly aircraft carrier is going after him with more torps. And so am I. I have to say thank you to the aircraft carrier because he did land. Uh-oh. Is this going to hurt? Probably not, I'm well angled. He did land 1 torp, I believe. This guy is shooting at me over the mountain. Now my other torp should be reaching that battleship any second. You can see it's still a tie game. And I am landing some shots. And this guy has been... Oh. Yeah, he hit me again, but not bad. I only lost maybe 10% of my health. And I'm 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ready to fire. Let him have it. Our enemy carrier is doing a great job of keeping the pressure on that battleship. And this guy is just being annoying. Ah, I got hit by that battleship again. Fortunately, I was in a hard turn. Okay, so he's almost gone. He's almost gone. He's taken so much damage from that carrier and from me. I'm going to go ahead and send some torps his way. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I am going to let fly with all my guns. He's almost dead. With a 7.5 second reload. Oh, here it comes. Ouch! Okay, good. Killed that battleship. And you can see how much health I've got left. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Now there's a cruiser shooting at me. He's lobbing them over this darn island. He's gonna... Ah, he missed. Okay, so I pressed T to get back some of my health. This is a bit of a nail-biter of a game. Okay, so he is almost gone. I know that my battleship friend is working on him. And he is definitely working on me. Holy mackerel. And our carrier, doing a great job. Alright, so the only enemy left is the carrier. So I just type a message to that battleship. Let's team up, head north. And he's game. He knows it's the way to go. So far in the game, I've only shot down 2 planes. Well, that's going to change. I'm pushing hard to get closer to that my friendly battleship there to help cover him. Now that's a full squadron of bombers going after him. He shot down a couple. It was a little far away, but still I managed to shoot down 1. There's another squadron coming in, and I'm really close now to our friendly battleship who's on fire, and I'm going to be able to help cover him. So I press the control button and move the mouse over the incoming enemy planes. Make them a specific target. I want them down. I want to kill them. Shot down 1. Shot down another 1. So far I've Knocked out 5 enemy planes. Right on. I'm on about 1/4 health. I've used up all of my repairs. Got 1 smoke screen left. The enemy is sending another 2 more squadrons of bombers at us. And the carrier is not as far away as I thought he'd be. Actually, I was really worried that those would be torpedo bombers. If they had been, I'd be a lot more nervous about navigating through such tight islands. But I think he's out of torpedo bombers, or he would have sent them long by now. Alright, that's a full squadron coming right over me. Let's see how many I can wipe out. 1. I only got 1. This battleship that's right behind me has definitely got a AA build put on his boat. When he got it, he specifically went with captain skills and with upgrades. Focus for AA, because he just slaughtered a lot of planes in a hurry. A lot of them, and I've got better AA than, or at least more guns than that. Alright, so let's go ahead and zip ahead just a bit in the video. It's getting kind of slow. Finally, the enemy carrier shows up, but our carrier has just done a bang-up job. You can see the kind of damage. Yep, he's gone. Alright, very first battle in the Fiji. 761 experience, which is horrible. 6 target hits, 76 targets, 2 torps, 6 planes shot down. All in all, not very good. That New Mexico shot down 30 airplanes. He's definitely got an AA build. I'll compliment him, good job. Definitely not an outstanding score for the Fiji, but definitely not terrible for a first battle. Yeah, I sunk another Fiji. Nope, just damaged them. So, who hit me? The Leander hit me. He didn't do much, and the Leander does not have high explosive. The New Mexico was going against me. 10 times for 29,000 damage. That's pretty good, but if he had been using high explosive, he'd have finished me. He'd have definitely finished me, because I guarantee you with the armor that the Fiji has, an AP shell hitting it's just going to over-penetrate. It's just going to punch a hole through. It won't blow up. I got lucky. Alright, let's see how I did on credits and XP. Wow. Look at that. I earned 66,731 silver, but only wound up taking home 15,371. Yeah, about the time you get into tier 7 ships, they start getting real expensive. Alright, so that is the Fiji. She's not a bad ship at all. I'd say she's pretty good at brawling if you pick your enemies right. I wouldn't go mess with battleships. Leave that to the destroyers and the other battleships. This just doesn't have enough armor for it. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and have fun.